Hey y'all, it's Sharice, and today's video is going to be a review on the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation plus Concealer. It's like a 2-in-1 thing. I've had this since February, so I'm definitely prepared to do a review now. So before I get started, my skin type is oily and acne prone. I have a lot of texture, mostly in this area right here. Mostly in this area right here and on my forehead. A little bit of information about the foundation. It is $27. There are 21 shades in the shade range, and Clove is the darkest, which is the one that I have. As far as the packaging goes, this is a very sturdy glass bottle. I don't know how great that would be for when you are traveling. I've never dropped this, so I don't know if it will break or anything. And it comes with a doe foot applicator. I actually think that there's something wrong with my packaging now, because a lot of product comes out on the doe foot applicator, and when I first got this, not that much product came out. I think this part is a little loose. So I'm gonna go ahead and start applying while I continue to tell you about the claims and whatnot. You are supposed to, or it's recommended that you apply it with the back portion on your forehead and your cheeks, and then use this dip part for your nose and your jawline. That's why I'm saying that I think there's something wrong with my packaging, because usually there's not that much in the dip part. I don't really follow that. I just apply the foundation. It is recommended to use your fingers, which I do not do. I've used the Beauty Blender, and I've used my Morphe M4 something brush. I'll show you. It's a deluxe buffer brush. That's actually what I'm going to use today, and it says that you can just use one dip of the doe foot applicator for your entire face. I'm already done putting all the product that's on the doe foot applicator on my face, and that's not gonna work for me. So I'm gonna dip it again. Voila. I currently do not have a primer on, but I've used the Becca Evermatte primer, and I've used the Makeup Forever smoothing primer, and it worked well with both of those. Oh, and I've used the Smashbox primer water, and it worked well with that also. I sprayed my mirror. The interesting thing about this foundation is that it claims to be for very dry to oily skin, and you know, if you wear foundation, you know that foundations usually claim to be for one or the other. They don't say that they're basically for everyone's skin type. It also claims to be lightweight and nourishing, breathable, and a 12-hour wear. It also claims to be lasting coverage and sweat proof. I am the type of person that sweats, so I can agree with the sweat proof. I can also agree with it being a 12-hour wear and being lightweight. You really do not feel like you're caking your face up with foundation when you wear this product. I feel like this formula works well with my concealer and powders and other products. If you've been watching my videos for a while, or at least since February, you have seen me use this in multiple videos using different products. I will say that the color works for me. I do have an issue with like my neck being darker than my face and my chest area, so it's kind of I guess my neck area will kind of throw off the color.
What you doing?
Recording a video.
Oh, bye, my bad.
Bye. Text me. The one thing that I will say is not to put too much on your eyelids because it will definitely crease. I'm the type of person that always puts foundation over my eyes because that area is a little darker. I always put foundation over my eyes, but definitely don't put that much product because it will crease. Now this is a 2-in-1 thing, so it says, you know, that you can use this as concealer also, but I like to brighten my little sunken eyes a little bit. Slight drag, but hey, it's true. So I will definitely be using a different concealer for that. If you tried a Clinique concealer before, please let me know your thoughts on it because I wanted to pick up a concealer when I was picking up the foundation, but I really could not choose one. And if I remember correctly, because this was back in February, if I remember correctly, I don't really see that many shade options. If you use NARS Amande or Maybelline's Cafe, if that's the shade that you use and you use a Clinique concealer, please let me know. Alright guys, so I finished the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna zoom you in so you can kind of see how everything settled. I had no issues with my makeup. I kind of wish I did like a bright lipstick because I got bright earrings on, but that has nothing to do with this. I think I might have forgotten some things. Like, I don't know if I said that this is supposed to be a natural matte finish, which to me it is. It's not so matte that you feel like your face is dry, if that makes any sense. Like, for example, the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Foundation, when I used to wear this, it would be, if I put too much on, it'd be like hella cakey type dryness and not too cute. This foundation definitely is not like that. The one thing that I'll say, if you're like me and you get hella smile lines, that you should probably apply less makeup in that area. And then if you have a major issue with creasing under your eyes, also apply less foundation in that area as well, because it definitely will crease up. I do really like this foundation, obviously, since I've had it since February. If I didn't like it, it would have went back by now. Do I recommend it? Definitely recommend it. I don't know how it would be on dry skin since I don't have dry skin, but I got a dry throat right now. But on my oily skin, this works great. No, it definitely does not keep me matte in my T-zone area all day. With some foundations, as the day goes on and your oils come through, it looks really nasty in your T-zone area. I have not experienced that with this foundation. I'm looking at myself in the mirror if it's, you know. I haven't experienced that with this foundation. When I do start to get oily, it just looks more of like a little dew, you know, like I put a little bit too much highlight on. So I'm cool with that. I've worn this. I live in El Paso. It gets hella hot here, and I do definitely sweat from like my forehead area, and I have not noticed that my foundation has dipped out on me in those areas. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. I do definitely recommend this foundation for $27. You can't really beat that. There are some drugstore foundations like the L'Oreal ones that are starting to get $17, $18. So this is, you know, still more expensive than a regular drugstore foundation, but this is still cheaper than the higher end foundations that you will find in Ulta and Sephora. So that's everything that I have to say about this foundation. If there are any other foundations that you would like for me to try out, please let me know down in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hey y'all, it's Sharice, and today's video is going to be a 1 month update on the hair that I'm wearing right now.